Now that we've got a better sense of how the family provision claims work, it's also worth thinking about what the actual assets are that can be affected by these claims. If you take a step back, when someone makes a claim against your estate, all they're actually able to claim against are assets that are personally in your name. And what this does is it presents us with an opportunity as advisors to talk to our clients, look at assets that may be at risk, and also think about whether there's an opportunity to change the ownership of those assets. For example, things such as jointly held assets will pass to the survivor. Assets that are held in trusts will remain in the trust and are not a personal asset. You've also got other assets such as superannuation, and the way that a death benefit nomination is drawn up and where it passes. If it passes outside of the estate, it also keeps that outside of a potential claim. If we think about family trusts a little bit more, it's also a good opportunity to look at the financial statements. If there's any loan accounts or UPEs that are owed back to the person who's at risk, they will ultimately form an asset of that person's estate. So we've got an opportunity to clean those up, such as by gifting those back into a trust. That again reduces the assets that are at risk. Some other considerations if we're worried about a claim being made are things such as setting out the reasons why you've left your will in the way that you have. For example, we're often working with clients where they might have provided for one of their children during their lifetime, and because of that they don't need to make further provision for them under the will. So setting out the reasons in an affidavit, for example, can become very critical and a very important tool to actually help the executors in defending a claim if a claim is made. All of these aspects that I've talked through today, it's a really good opportunity for you as advisors to actually sit down with your clients, to get us involved where we can, to look at those assets and almost to do a dry run of death. This is how the will operates. These are the assets that are impacted, and this is what we can do to potentially reduce the risk of a claim being made. So if a claim is made, our pool of assets has gone from this to this. Now, the one caveat of everything I've talked about today is that in New South Wales we have notional estate provisions. My colleague Joel Whale will talk some more about notional estate provisions in our next update in this series. Thanks for your time.